My name is Claire, and you've stumbled upon Porch Coffee, so please, stick around. Hi friends, my name is Claire, and this is my channel, Woodshed Theory. Here, I make content about what it is like to live as an adult on the autism spectrum, and whatever else feels good to me. So if that sounds good to you, or if you're feeling particularly gracious today, and I hope that you are, please go ahead and click the subscribe button, ring the bell. I almost forgot to mention that I put out videos a few times a week, so click the like and the share. Help out your good friend Claire. I feel like I sang that in a dream because it's really cold. The coffee is super warm, but not very good. I think I've told you all before that I usually grind up fresh coffee beans in the morning. These are not fresh. You can definitely tell the difference, but I'm just gonna enjoy the warmth because I can see my breath. Or maybe not. I could before. It's cold. Anyway, if you're new here, I'm a late diagnosed autistic lady who has coffee with you on Monday mornings. Why? Well, sometimes when you're autistic, it can be hard to have friends. It can be hard to make them. It can be hard to maintain them. So I know that's true for me, absolutely. I come on here on Monday mornings, I tell you about my week and have coffee with you, and you listen about my week and tell me about your week in the comments, and there you have it. Internet friends. I need to take a deep breath and help myself wake up. I think because I put on so much warm stuff to stay warm, and I'm holding a warm beverage, but then there's the cold. I'm bracing myself for the cold, and I don't need to. I just need to take a deep breath and embrace the cold. So, 1 second, please. This is also the first time I took out my winter hat, because Halloween is over now. It's time for the winter hat. Also, I've been wearing my yellow hat so much in every single video that I thought maybe we needed a change. They're all gonna look like the same video. How was your week? Mine was fine. Bert the cat is now snuggling in on my lap. You'll have to take my word for it, but if you're hearing sounds of fabric being pulled, that's her nails on the blanket. What if I told you I just said a bunch of stuff and decided to cut it out because I'm having trouble putting my thoughts together? Surprise! And now I just also remembered that usually at this part of Porch Coffee, we do Mug Club and Autism Show and Tell. So I'll do that now, but there's not much to tell, which is why I think I thought to skip over it. Mug Club update. I sell these beautiful mugs on my website, woodshed.com. I sell this one and several other types that say Porch Coffee, so that you could have Porch Coffee with me on Mondays with the same mug if you'd like. But remember, there's never any pressure because Mug Club is in our hearts, only if you want. The only Mug Club update I had this week is I found the Mug Club sign. As you can see, it has the wrong number. I think we're up to 220 now. We did not have any new additional Mug Club members this week. Completely fine. But if you've been here for the past few weeks, you know I've lost the sign. It was behind a pillow on a chair. Typical. No wonder I couldn't find it. It was so hard to find. I mean, it was just hiding in an impossible place. That was sarcasm. I'm like that, as I mentioned before. I was cleaning and I lost the sign, but I usually lose things cleaning because I put them in a place where I would never think to look. For example, behind a pillow. That probably wasn't put there on purpose, but there you have it. That's the story of the lost sign. It's back now. And I think we're still at 220 at Mug Club. Thanks for sticking around for that enthralling update. Then my other update for Autism Show and Tell, my favorite segment of the week.
It's Autism Show and Tell.
I don't have a segment today, but that's okay. We'll probably have one next week or the next week. If you do want to submit for Autism Show and Tell, I will put the instructions on how to do so down below. It's a segment where channel members can submit a short video about their special interest or something they collect, just something they want to show our community. I really enjoy it. I know a lot of people enjoy it as well. So if you haven't seen any of the past episodes, please look back through the other Porch Coffee episodes to see the other episodes because they're really great. My week. My week was very busy. I was trying to get out the Halloween videos in my mind out into the world before the holiday, and I was able to do so. I got 3 videos out. The Halloween costume for my dog, the Wicked Witch costume for myself, and a really cool costume parade video where I show you some costumes that I've made over the past few years. They were very busy videos because they were pretty involved as far as filming the process with the sewing, and also for the costume show and tell video, having to put all the costumes on, film that, and then also explain them. So there was a lot of fun. And I am glad I got to be able to share all of those things with everyone in the community that we have here. I really want to be able to do more videos like that. I love doing the sewing videos. They're some of my favorite videos to do because I love to watch sewing videos. So I appreciate everyone who thought that they were cool and decided to give them a watch. That's really nice of you. So I got all of those videos out, and then I was also able to attend a Halloween event. That was really fun. So pretty much nonstop for the past week and a half. I just didn't stop at all. I was busy with Woodshed Theory activities and very focused on that. So what I've been doing is taking a little time off, just a few days, to focus on the other parts of my life, which has been nice. And I guess I realized when I was in the thick of getting everything ready for all of those videos that it was kind of going to be all engrossing, but I didn't realize how much it would affect other stuff, which is really funny because it's not my first rodeo. I know that it takes up my time. I know that I struggle with balance and executive functioning. I know that I struggle when I get into things. I get blindness to other things. But I know it and I still struggle with it. So I've been taking the past day or so for self-care and rest. Just so much rest. So if you're new to this channel, just know that here we work a lot on balance. And when I say we, I mean me. And maybe also the other autistic people who might be watching. Or neurotypical. Anyone can struggle with balance, right? So yeah, I struggle with balance and putting all of my energy into one thing and then forgetting everything else. So the past few days I've been trying to remind myself to get some rest, recharge, clean up, get everything tidy, get back to my baseline, all of that so that I can start planning for the month of November, because that's the month that we're in. There's a lot to get done this month. I have several episodes of the podcast to film this month. I'm not sure that they'll all go up this month, but I do have several to film. I have one already filmed that needs to go out hopefully this week. So one of the reasons that I'm taking a few days off now to rest so I can get back started tomorrow is because I know that this month is going to be very busy and I won't have as much time to rest. I also have a lot planned or hopes for Etsy this month. Maybe it'll happen. And other videos that I want to make for November. So it's going to be another busy one, but I'm very grateful to be busy, and I'm very grateful to be able to be in this situation where I'm making videos because it makes me happy. I guess I didn't ask how everyone else's Halloween went. I hope it went well for you and that you enjoyed it. A lot of people commented on my other Halloween videos what they've been up to, so please feel free to share down below. And what about November? We're getting into holiday season now. which is a tough time for a lot of autistic people and a happy time for a lot of other autistic people. Everyone is different, right? But it is hard when there's a lot of social expectations for the holidays. I know a lot of you struggle with that, and I struggle with that as well. Knowing that there's going to be a lot of expectations or asks for get togethers, which I think I've said before, I do like seeing people. It doesn't have anything to do with that. It can just be a lot on my social meter to do a lot of outings. I think this year I'm going to say yes to less if I can. Not that I get invited to a ton of places, but I do want to be very careful with my energy and my time this year. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I should put in a quick PSA to all of you knitters and crocheters out there. I don't really knit at all, but crocheters as well. If you haven't started your Christmas projects, the clock is ticking. The clock is ticking. It's time to get started. So that's kind of my plan for the week. It's a lot of planning for the upcoming weeks, editing, really resting from the crazy few weeks that I just had so that I can gear up in a healthy way for the next few weeks ahead with all of the holidays and everything. I'd also like to encourage you to be thinking about self-care over the next few weeks. Make sure you're keeping your nervous system in mind. It really does make a difference. It's chilly. I'm going to start having to wear more layers for porch coffee until we get to that point in the year where it's so cold that we have to hide inside, guys, and do porch coffee inside. Oh, it's funny how quickly it gets cold. I suppose that's kind of it. I know I'm not coming at you this week with a lot of information, I guess, or thoughts or topics. Just kind of an update with my life. But I do want to say that I feel good about the work that I'm doing. And I think I'm handling it better than I have in the past. And on those accounts, I feel like that's a win for me. And maybe some other people who've been here watching Porch Coffee for a long time. It's been a few years I've been doing this. Probably have seen that change, and that makes me proud. If you haven't seen it, I've seen it. I've gotten better. I'm improving. I sincerely hope that you're having a great day and that you have a good week. Thanks for starting your Monday with me. Remember to leave me a comment. Let me know how you're doing if you want to. If not, you can also leave a like just to let me know that you're here. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time, my friends. Bye. Bye.